Have you ever felt like you're the only one standing still while everyone around you operates on pure, chaotic nonsense? We spend our days trying to navigate a maze of irrational humans. A usually calm coworker explodes over a totally harmless email. A friend throws away a good relationship for a reason that makes absolutely no logical sense. It leaves us feeling completely out of control. But the problem isn't that people are broken. The problem is that we are only looking at their surface reactions, completely blind to the underlying code running their system. What if none of these outbursts or bizarre choices are random? What if there is a strict, highly organized architecture to human impulse? Identifying this architecture helps you anticipate the likely direction of someone's behavior, turning a chaotic social environment into a series of identifiable patterns. Every human brain on Earth is running the exact same psychological operating system, and it is powered by just 7 primal drives. First, the biological drives that keep us breathing and propagate the species, survival and reproduction. Next are the social drives, dictating how we navigate our hierarchies, status and belonging. Finally, the complex psychological drives, pushing us towards self-actualization, autonomy, certainty, and meaning. Here's the catch. While you possess all 7 of these drives simultaneously, they have to share a single steering wheel. Only one drive can actually be in control at any exact moment. Almost every conflict or misunderstanding you experience happens because you misread which drive has its hands on that wheel. To predict behavior accurately, you must mentally pause the interaction, isolate the active variable, and identify the dominant drive. Let's apply this to a classic mystery. A highly successful executive abruptly resigns from a stable, incredibly lucrative job, completely out of the blue, with absolutely zero backup plan. To anyone on the outside watching this play out, it looks deeply irresponsible. If we evaluate this through the lens of certainty, it makes zero sense. Walking away from a massive paycheck obliterates personal safety and routine. It also fails the test of status. Surrendering a prestigious corporate title is the exact opposite of climbing the social hierarchy. But watch what happens when we test for autonomy. If this executive has spent 5 years being intensely micromanaged, their absolute need for control and self-direction over their own life suddenly spikes to maximum capacity. When autonomy grabs the steering wheel, walking away from a high-status job becomes a calculated move to reclaim personal agency. By applying the correct diagnostic lens, the illusion of a chaotic life choice vanishes. You are left looking at a perfectly executed algorithm. Once you stop trying to decode the past and start scanning for the dominant drive in real time, you can map out a person's immediate future. If you notice that someone is currently driven by belonging, you know with near certainty that they are going to fold to group pressure in the next meeting. But if you see their priority shift towards status, that exact same person is about to become highly competitive and fiercely guard their ideas. This alters how you walk through the world. You stop being a passive participant who gets caught off guard by the whims of your coworkers and friends. Mastering this architecture provides a clarity that turns the social world into a visible map of cause and effect.